Hey y'all, today we're going to talk about slope and we're going to hopefully relate it to similar triangles. So here is our first problem. We are on page 3 and 4 in our notes. You guys need to go ahead and get that out. Probably also a calculator as well because we'll be simplifying fractions. All right, so first we have this opener problem. It says Joe and Kelly are each going to find the slope of the graph shown by comparing the ratio of the rise over the run. Use the graph to answer the questions below about their work. So for question 1, it says, in order to find the slope of the graph shown, Joe chooses the points 0, 0, and 2, 4 to make a right triangle. Draw his right triangle on the graph. So we're going to plot 0, 0, and 2, 4. Okay, and we are going to draw that slope or that right triangle. Okay, so for Joe, his rise was from 0 to 4, so it went up 4, and its run was from 0 to 2, so it went over 2. So as a ratio, that is 4 over 2, which is equivalent to 2 over 1, or just 2. All right, so in order to find the slope of the graph shown, Kelly chose the points 2, 4, and 5, 10. So we are going to use the same graph to find the slope of this triangle. So we have 2, 4, and we have 5, 10. All right, so now we are going to find the rise to the run. Okay, so it starts at 4 and it goes up to 10, or it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. Okay. And then for the run, it was at 2, it goes over to 5, or it goes over for a run of 3 boxes. Okay, so as a ratio, it's going up 6 for every 3 over, which is equivalent to 2 over 1, or 2. Okay. So how are Joe and Kelly's triangles related? So when we simplify them down, we both got a ratio of 2 to 1 or 2. So that is something that how they are related. So because they simplified down to 2 over 1, we call those similar triangles, where they are the same size, they are the same shape, but they are not the same size. Okay, but if we were to simplify it down, we would get back down to the smallest size of 2 over 1. Okay. Explain why you can use any 2 points on a line to find the slope of the line. Because if you simplify, it'll get you down to the smallest ratio, which will be equivalent no matter what. Okay. So based on what you know, which of the following triangles would also lie on the line graphed above? Explain your choice. So for this one, we have A, B, and C, and we need to decide which one would also lie on the line that was graphed in the very beginning. Remember that the graph had a slope of 2 over 1. Okay, so we can do A first. So this one, it has a rise of 26. I'll put A. It has a rise of 26 and a run of 14. Okay, if we were to simplify that out, 26, ABC, 14, we would get a very long or a mixed number. So if we had alpha ABC, we should get 13 over 7. So 13 over 7 is not equivalent to 2 over 1, so it is definitely not A. Okay. For B, B has a rise in this triangle of 36 and a run of 18. If we simplify 36, ABC, 18, we get 2, okay, which as a improper would be the same as 2 over 1. Okay. What looks like it will match the same as the beginning graph of 2 over 1. So just to make sure, let's try C. This one has a rise of 30 and a run of 12. So when we do 30, ABC, 12, we get 2 and 1/2. Again, slope is a ratio, so we want it to be an improper fraction. So if we hit math ABC, or excuse me, second ABC, we should get 5 over 2. Okay. Again, 5 over 2 is not equivalent to 2 over 1. So it looks like B is our correct answer, which means if I were to put this triangle on the line above, it would simplify down to still having the same slope of 2 over 1. All right, for number 8 on page 4, it says draw 2 different sized triangles that could be used to find the slope of the graph, and label the rise and the run. Explain the relationship between the triangles. Okay, so we need to pick 2 triangles. So I'm going to pick a small one. So this looks like a good point, so I'll use this as a triangle as my first one. Okay, so it looks like it starts at 0 and it goes up to 4, or it has a scale of 2, so it goes up 2 boxes, or a rise of 4. Okay, and then the run starts at 0 and it goes to 3, so it has a run of 3. Okay. As a ratio, it would have a rise of 4 and a run of 3, or a slope of 4/3. All right, for another triangle, again, we could pick whatever we want. Let's pick this little guy, and let's find another good point. Let's pick a bigger one, so let's go right here. Okay. So this one starts at 4, and we have to get up to 12. So to go from 4 to 12, we would have to add 8, okay? Or another way is the scale is 2, so we go up 2, 4, 6, 8 total. All right, then for the run, okay, we have to go from 3 to 9, so it's up 6, or just counting the boxes, these are going up by 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so we type in 8 over 6, and we can simplify 8 over 6 to 4 over 3. So these are just 2 different triangles. They have different values as the rise and the run, but they simplify back down to 4 over 3. All right, number 9 says, which of the following triangles would also lie on the line that is graphed below? Explain your reasoning. Okay, so we first have this graph, so we should probably find the rise to the run of this graph. So I'm going to pick one point. I'm going to pick another good point. I'm going to pick this one since it's really close to it, and it's a perfect point. Okay, so I need to go down. Okay, so it looks like it's going down from 18 to 16, so it's going down 2, okay, or negative 2. Right? And then it looks like it's going to the right 3 boxes. Just need to make sure it goes from 0 to 3. So it looks like it is going down. It's going over 3. So we're looking for a slope of negative 2/3 in these triangles. Okay, so it says which of the following triangles would also lie on this line, would lie on this graph. Okay, so from here to here, this is our triangle. It looks like it goes down, so I'm going to say A has a negative 30 rise and a run of 55. Okay, so in our calculator, we're going to do negative 30 ABC 55, and we should get negative 6/11. That one doesn't look like it matches our line, so we'll just keep on going. For B, looks like it goes down 28, so I'm going to show negative 28, and it's going to go to the right 45. All right, so then I'm going to do negative 28 ABC 45, and I get the same exact thing, so it cannot be simplified. Okay. This one does not match the same slope as the line, so it should hopefully be C, but we should check to make sure. C has a rise of going down 26, so negative 26, and then over 39. Okay. And then when I type in negative 26 ABC 39, I get negative 2/3. Okay. And that does match the slope of the line. So C is the correct answer. All right, number 10 says, circle the triangle that would not lie on the same line as the others. Okay, so we have 3 triangles. We have to figure out which one would not be a part of the same triangles. So let's just start off with this first one. Okay, this one has a rise of 28 and a run of 7. Okay. So then 28 over 7 is equivalent to 4. So let's see if any of the other ones have a slope of 4. All right, this one has a rise of 68 and a run of 17. 68 over 17 is also 4. So just by using your elimination skills, this one will not work, but let's just make sure. This one has a rise of 77 and a run of 19. And we get a really weird, and we don't get anything. We get like 7, we get 4 and 3/19. Okay, so again, we could hit math ABC and it'll simplify it back down to an improper fraction. And this is it as an improper fraction, so it could not be simplified down. So this one would not be on the same line because it doesn't have the same slope. This one would actually be a little bit steeper since it's 4 and 3/19. So it's a little bit more than 4. All right, final one says to find the slope of a line has a slope of 1/5. Label 2 right triangles with the dimensions that would allow the triangle to lie on the same line. Okay, so this is my rise, and this is my run. Okay, so my rise would be my up and down. So one easy one I could do would be 1, 5, okay, because that would just go down to 1, 5. Okay, another one that we could do would be 2 and 10. Let's just double them because 2 over 10 would be equivalent to 1/5. All right, so for today, I think we're going to do a Go formative practice. You will also have tomorrow to work on this as well.